The 1st Rhode Island Regiment was initially established in 1775 as a segregated unit made up of 140 African Americans who had been induced to enlist in the Continental Army with the promise of freedom from slavery. They were joined by roughly 60 white colonists and Native Americans, and together they helped fight the Battle of Rhode Island and the Battle of Yorktown, among others. In the spring of 1781, while the preponderance of George Washington's army was stationed near Fishkill, New York, a 44-year-old Colonel Christopher Green was sent with the Rhode Island Regiment to a location some 10 miles southeast to defend the Pines Bridge crossing over the Croton River. The neutral zone was an area in the Hudson River Valley described as a desolate, sparsely populated buffer zone between the forces of the English to the south and the Americans to the north. People who continued to live in the area during this time did so at their own peril and often had to deal with theft, murder, and destruction by renegade groups of outlaws. In the pre-dawn hours of May 14, 1781, a detachment of 260 light horse infantrymen made up of loyalists and marauders forded the river and laid a surprise attack on Colonel Green's encampment. The combination of the surprise and overwhelming size of the Loyalist force made for a real slaughter, as Colonel Green was scarcely able to get his pants on before being set upon by the Brits. The 1st Rhode Island Regiment was reported to have defended their beloved Colonel Green so well that it was only over their dead bodies that the enemy reached and ultimately murdered him. The heroic efforts of the so-called Black Regiment have been recently commemorated with a J. Warren sculpture sited near the ill-fated Pines Bridge location in Yorktown Heights, New York.